Pxlarized has one of the best, if not the best, mechanics on the game. In this video, I'm going to be tackling his warm-up routine from builds to edits to aim so that not only I can get better as a player, but you can too. Even though Pxlarized is keyboard and mouse, this warm-up also offers the same benefits on controller, so everyone can do this routine. Real quick before we dive too deep into the video, I want to thank you all for the support you all showed on my last video. Also, I want to give a special thanks to Yoza for commenting. If you want to receive a special thanks in the next video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Enough said, let's jump into the first warm-up, which is free building. Free building is one of the best warm-ups you can possibly do to practice your crosshair placement as well as consistent edits like Pxlarized. It is important to note that Pxlarized uses Raider's mechanics map. Reason being is because you can adjust the speed of how fast you can move while free building. This is extremely important because it can help you keep a consistent crosshair placement. It also helps you make consistent edits no matter how slow or fast the scenario. Okay, first thing you want to do is set the speed to 0.8 and start free building. While you're free building on this speed, it is important to remember to keep your crosshair placement as tight as possible and try to do edits that you're not used to doing. You will also want to do edits that you are comfortable with, but just remember to keep that crosshair placement tight. After you feel pretty good about building and editing on 0.8, speed it up to 1.5. Once Pxlarized is done free building on 0.8, he then proceeds to up the speed to 1.5. Make note that if you're doing this on controller, you will need to decrease your build and edit mode. Make sure it's something that you're comfortable with, that you can control your crosshair placement. I changed mine from 2.1 to 1.5, but it is important for you to change it to something comfortable for you. At first, I was a little nervous that 1.5 would be too fast, but since I was focused on my crosshair placement while building on 0.8, it made it a lot easier to hit those super fast edits on higher speed. It is important to note that you should play on both 0.8 and 1.5 speed for about 15 to 20 minutes. Once you are feeling consistent, change the speed back to normal and start free building for another 15 to 20 minutes. After you feel comfortable with your edits and builds, the next thing Pxlarized does is practice his piece control with bots. While doing this, he says to work on angles that you would take in an actual game for the best improvement. You also want to make sure that you are aiming for the head at all times and resetting your wall right after a shot so you don't take any collateral damage. Same as before, it is very important to work on your crosshair placement during this routine. That way you prevent any kind of flicking or shaky movements. The next step into Pxlarized's routine is to go into Martaw's Turtle Wars map. In this map, you're gonna want to work on aiming at the head consistently while edit coursing through the map. This is a genius warm-up routine as it helps you with editing, crosshair placement, building, and aim all at the same time. I don't know about you, but I can definitely speak for myself when it comes to in-game scenarios, having someone fully boxed up, but I either missed my shot or hit for very low damage. Now that you have warmed up your builds, tightened up your crosshair placement, hitting consistent edits, and hitting 200 consistently, it is time to go into creative and PG a friend. Preferably, you will want to PG someone who is of the same skill level as you, if not better, for 50 rounds. That way you can have the full experience of fighting someone good while still practicing your aim crosshair placement, builds, and edits. One thing I've learned about myself personally is that I am a free build kind of player, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I sometimes leave angles open to get shot at. When you're PGing, you do not want to necessarily focus on clips, but focus on fighting. Sure, clips are nice, but unless you're doing the exact same things in an actual game, fighting will be the best way to improve. I'm gonna let some creative clips play out for you all. Now that you are fully warmed up, the last thing you want to do is hop into a ranked game and apply everything you've just done into fighting in an actual game. Keep in mind, you cannot be afraid to fight, even if you are low HP or think you are going to get eliminated. One thing Pxlarized always does is fight even when he's low HP, simply because he is confident of his aim and his mechanics. I've never been too much of a crazy fighter, but it is something that I really want to improve on, as I want to be able to drop 20 bombs in solo ranked as well as tournaments as effortlessly as Pxlarized. When you are playing ranked, make sure to fight everyone as if they are Booga, even if they do not look like a great player. This strat will automatically trigger your brain to take smarter peeks and outplay your opponent, no matter what HP you are. Here's a little in-game clip where everything I learned and practiced paid off.
I don't have a lot of match.
Why are you still shooting? Going in box. I'm popping a big.
I gotta finish.
Nice.
Hey, that was snooty. Nice. Good job, man. 30 builds. Okay, you did for 70. Wait, what? Is that nice? Good. Nice. Okay. Good. We should do 2 solos. Yeah, okay, sniper. That was fun. Where's? Watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out, yeah, watch out. Nice, 1 with 2. Nice. Oh, that shit crazy endgame.
Just to completely recap Pxlarized's warm-up routine, it consists of free builds, piece control on bots, turtle wars, 1v1ing a friend, and lastly jumping into rank. This video was a lot of fun to make, as I truly feel like I improved and I'm ready to play in tournaments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment this emoji, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.